I once found myself deep in the jungle, completely cut off from the world, when the rain started. Not just any rain, but a downpour so intense that the trails vanished in minutes, the rivers swelled, and the only path back turned into a raging current. We were surrounded by thick trees, the sound of thunder cracking overhead, and the ground beneath us beginning to slide. That's when I realized some places on this planet aren't just dangerous, they're absolutely unforgiving. And believe it or not, that jungle doesn't even crack the top 5. So, what are the deadliest places on Earth? Not haunted houses, not dangerous cities, but real, natural environments where just being there could get you killed. Let's start with a place that sounds like something from a horror movie. Snake Island, Brazil. Officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, this island is home to the world's most venomous snake, the golden lancehead. One bite and your flesh starts to rot. That's not an exaggeration. Scientists estimate there's at least one snake per square meter. That means wherever you step, wherever you sit, even wherever you sleep, there's likely a deadly snake just inches away. The Brazilian government has banned people from visiting, and only a few researchers are granted access each year. Even they wear protective suits and never stay overnight. Next, we go from poison to altitude with Mount Washington in New Hampshire, USA. At first glance, it looks like a regular mountain, but here's the twist. It holds the record for the fastest wind speed ever recorded on land, 231 miles per hour, and the weather can shift from sunny to blizzard in under 5 minutes. People have frozen to death just a few feet from shelter. It's not even the tallest peak, but the conditions are so extreme that rescue teams often risk their lives just to retrieve lost hikers. What makes it deadlier is that it looks deceptively harmless, until it isn't. Then there's the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia, often called the cruelest place on Earth. It's one of the hottest, driest, and most alien places on the planet. Temperatures regularly soar past 50 degrees Celsius, and the ground is stained with toxic chemicals bubbling from beneath the Earth's crust. Acidic pools, sulfur clouds, and lava lakes make this place look like the surface of another planet. Breathing the air for too long can cause serious lung damage. And yet, incredibly, some people actually live nearby. Enduring heat and fumes, most of us couldn't survive for more than a few hours. Let's not forget Death Road in Bolivia. Officially named Yungas Road, it's a narrow dirt track carved into the side of a mountain with a sheer 2,000-foot drop on one side and barely enough space for one vehicle. Add fog, rain, and reckless drivers, and you've got one of the most lethal stretches of road on Earth. Before a new bypass was built, it claimed hundreds of lives every year. Today, thrill-seeking cyclists ride it for the adrenaline rush, but not all of them make it down. And finally, the ocean. Not just any ocean, but the area around Réunion Island in the Indian Ocean. This beautiful tropical paradise has become infamous for its shark attacks. In fact, it's one of the few places in the world where swimming and surfing are legally banned in certain areas. With a population of tiger and bull sharks, even shallow waters have turned deadly. Some beaches have had more shark attacks in a few years than entire countries have in decades. These places remind us that Earth is wild, unpredictable, and sometimes merciless. They're not the product of fantasy or folklore, they're real. And while some people dare to explore them, most of us are better off experiencing them from a distance. Because when nature decides to be deadly, there's no negotiating with it.